सेल टाइपिंग या मल्टी, so sklearn में मल्टी क्लास क्लासिफिकेशन एल्गोरिथम्स, अलग से इसका I don't know what has happened to my internet. आप अपने गूगल पे कीजिए मल्टी क्लास क्लासिफिकेशन एल्गोरिथम्स, then you have multi regressive भी होंगे, मल्टी आउटपुट लेबल, मल्टी क्लास. So there are different algorithms. मतलब वो along with our KNN और SVM और जो भी हमारे basic algorithms हैं, we have to use the combination of two. Yeah. Am I audible to all? Okay. My internet is slow. Page is not opening. So yeah. So multi-class and multi-label algorithms for such kind of situation जहाँ पे आपके you see here आपको थोड़ा पढ़ना पड़ेगा that one versus the rest, one versus one. So depends कि आपको multi output regression है, multi output classification है, जहाँ पे आपके multiple targets हैं. So वैसे generally उन algorithms की कभी accuracy बहुत अच्छी नहीं आती because even using them, that is जैसे यहाँ पे sklearn multi output classifier, then multi output classifier, इसके साथ हम एक और algorithm add on करते हैं, but they do not perform so well. I maximum like 2 to 3 or maximum 4, उससे ज़्यादा algorithm में accuracy नहीं आती. So in such kind of situation, we go with these algorithms जो मेरे multi output और multi class classification algorithms है this page. Then we see how we implement them and we work with them. Yeah. So here for the regression problem, the basic regression problem, what we have done is, for now, as I already told you, this is not the right way. Just to show you the implementation part, I'm making uniform cell size as my what we say target column, and इसमें हमारी values 1 से लेके 10 थी, but can be, but generally हमें पता है that what 1 is referring to, what 10 is referring to. So again, dividing my data into X and Y by identifying that which all columns are important and which all should I drop. So uniform cell size taken as target तो मैंने drop कर दिया है for X and ID mitosis by correlation factor, because medical है, so medical में if you don't have the knowledge or like अगर जैसे to be in the rare scenario client dealing नहीं या कुछ ऐसा है कि then we go with the correlation factor या p value वो में will come when we do it in further algorithms. Then we choose what column should I take for my X and Y. So I'm taking my target as uniform cell size. Then वही train test split वाला part. Then ये सारे part fixed है, that the steps are fixed. You import the algorithm X and Y, then you do the train test split, and then you fit your model to your data that is on training data, and then you make predictions on X test. And again, these are the matrices when you, अच्छा मुझे यहाँ तक कोई किसी को confusion हो तो बताओ, then I'll come to this. This is totally something different. ये वही steps हैं 34, 35, 36 and 37. These cells. These are the same steps जो अभी हमने ऊपर classification में किए, but यहाँ algorithm change हो गया है मेरा और target change हो गया है. Apart from this, nothing is changed. Any doubts still in these 4 to 5 cells? Then I'll come on to this 38th cell. What about others? I just Ashank has responded. बाकी सबको confusion है, clear है, doubt है? Okay. Okay. जैसे These are the matrices for regression problem, that is regression evaluation. In classification, we had recall, precision, accuracy, FN score. But when it comes to regression problem, because we're totally different problem here, then matrices will also be different. So we have mean absolute here, mean absolute error, mean squared error, root mean squared error, and R squared. So what they are, मैंने आपको एक word file भी share की है. Let me show it to you. So please open that. This one, regression matrices, I've shared you in the mail. Please open this one. So these are the matrices which we use when we want to see how well our regression model has performed. Has everybody gotten this? Please open this one. Once you are done, please tell me. मनीष, आपको ये मेल मिला है? What about others? Okay, then let's begin. So the very first one is mean squared error. So I'll tell you, this is the formula. Mean squared error में क्या होता है? That is y actual. Let me increase the size. So y actual, this y is referring to this actual. That is the difference between the actual and predicted. Unka square, that is sum of all the differences and then divided by n. So it is a kind of average. मतलब जो उनका difference है, उनके squared value का average निकालना. As written, average of the square difference between the target value and predicted value. Target one is the y hat and actual is the just normal y. Okay. So I've written ambiguous to variance because हमारी variance का भी कुछ ऐसा ही formula होता है that you're finding the difference between, यहाँ पे उसमें predicted नहीं होता, उसमें mean हो जाता है. I've just included variance in the end here. That variance is again the difference between the actual data point and the mean of data point, उनके squares का sum divided by n. तो ऐसा ही कुछ हमारा mean squared error है, but instead of mean we have predicted. So it is kind of depending upon how far, yeah, what is the difference between your actual value and the predicted value. Okay, so I've written here, it penalizes even a small error which leads to overestimation or how bad your model is. Okay, so आपको थोड़ा ज़्यादा clarity के लिए एक second, I want everybody to, for this I want everybody to code along. I'll show you screen, then we'll have much more clear picture. Give me a second. Till the time आप इसमें go through कीजिए and read it. Okay, I don't know where I've kept it. No issues, we'll start with new one. Okay, so जैसे हम प्रिसीजन रिकॉल इंपोर्ट करते थे वैसे ही हम ये RMSE मीन स्क्वायर्ड एरर इंपोर्ट करेंगे. I had much more into that. Give me a second, guys. I'm looking for it, please. आप तब तक ये थोड़ा इसमें go through कीजिए. मैं अभी if I didn't find it, then I'll come back with it. Okay, yeah, I've gotten it. So this will give you a more clear picture of MSE, RMSE, and MAE. Okay, so let me explain this word file first, then we'll come to this one. तो आपको ज़्यादा अच्छे से समझ में आएगा. Now points थोड़ा squares the difference, penalizes even small error. ये कैसे करेंगे? We'll tweak जो भी मैंने कोड दिखाया वहाँ पे हम ये values tweak करेंगे जिससे आपको थोड़ा ज़्यादा समझ में आ जाएगा कि if the errors are like if the errors are small, then it will tell you कि how bad the model is. या फिर मेरे ज़्यादा outlier वाली values है, let's say data treatment मेरा अच्छे से नहीं हुआ है या some outliers are there or algorithm at some point is predicting very high values, so I'll get a very high value for mean squared error. This also I'll show you कि how if area of the value in my code is so big तो कैसे मेरा RMSE बहुत बड़ा हो जाता है. Okay, so again the same thing, and also if there is a huge difference between, that is our model will also be penalized more for making predictions that differ greatly from the corresponding actual value. That is, if the difference between the actual and prediction is very high, तो भी हमारा MSE की value बहुत ज़्यादा आएगी. And ideally we want lower value of mean squared errors. So data having outliers will have more MSE. अगर मेरे डेटा में outliers ज़्यादा है या कुछ मेरा स्केलिंग अच्छे से नहीं हुआ या सॉरी स्केलिंग is a good way, not scaling. अगर मेरा outlier treatment अच्छे से नहीं हुआ है और some other factor, then MSE आपकी उतनी ज़्यादा ही बढ़ जाएगी. MSE kind of finding the difference, summing them up and finding the average. Smaller the value, the better the model. Smaller से I'm referring to means अगर आपकी predictions they are very close by कि अगर 5 का आपका predict 4 हो गया regression case में या 5 का 5 हो गया है, then like good predictions will have good MSE, that is small. Large MAE suggest कि आपके मॉडल में you have really large values. ये चीज मैंने repeat किया that if you have outliers means some significant big values, yeah, there is a difference between what happened Karthik. Okay. So if you have outliers, the same thing is written here, that if you have outliers or if there is a significant difference between the predicted and actual value, तो आपका MSE बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा हो जाएगा, and it can range like till positive infinity. So इसके लिए now coming back to that sheet, it will give you a much more clear picture कि how do we calculate MSE and how outliers value affect the value of MSE. So let's say what I've done here. This was an array of actual values जो मैंने ली है, because regression problem as well will have such kind of values only. And this I've made predictions for this कि जहाँ पे मेरा 10 था, my prediction was 2. जहाँ पे मेरा 8 था, my prediction was 2. 5 के लिए prediction 1 थी, 3 के लिए 9, 5 let me do it like this. So till the time आप इसको बना के देखिए, when you tweak it, you'll get to understand more that how your MSE is changing every time. So with respect to these are my prediction, that value when actual value was 10, my prediction was 2. So there is a huge difference. मैंने इसमें क्या किया, when जो हमारा एक scenario था, when the difference between the actual value and predicted value is high. So इसमें मैंने सभी values actual and predicted, that is I've taken more, and from sklearn.matrix मैंने like we imported precision recall, same मैंने imported here mean, absolute error, mean squared error and R squared. ठीक है, imported numpy. So we were talking about mean squared error. So this is MSE. So if I run this cell and if I calculate this, I've just got a value of 51, not so big. मेरा difference है, but see, my values are not accurate. There is a huge difference between that. 10 was predicted as 2. There was a difference between them. But let's say if I'm changing my value to 100, इसको मैं बता दे बोल दूँ 900, and let's say for this as well I make prediction as 100, and when I calculate RMSE, you see how big my MSE has become because of these outlier values. So if you will have outliers in your data, then आपकी MSE बहुत ज़्यादा जाएगी. So when you are clear कि I don't want मेरे डेटा में outliers तो होने ही नहीं चाहिए, it should be scale या कुछ आपको ऐसी values या आप दिखा रहे हो कहीं पे, you up and at some point ये बोला भी जाता है कि वो they themselves specify that we want the result in MSE या we want the result in R squared. Most of the time they only specify कि उनको किस में result चाहिए, लेकिन if they are very, or if you are very cautious about outliers or big values, yeah, there should not be much difference, then MSE is not the good way to show your results. Because अगर कुछ भी ज़्यादा आपके predictions में difference ज़्यादा है तो आपकी MSE ज़्यादा आएगी, outlier values बहुत ज़्यादा है तो आपकी prediction MSE value बहुत ज़्यादा आएगी. And let's say if I'm removing just one outlier here, my MSE will be reduced. No, it didn't. Not that much, but still a bit. And if I just do it 90, still 814. As compared to that difference, अगर मैं यहाँ 9 का 2 कर दी तो I was having a 44 something, but अगर जैसे ही an outlier is introduced, my MSE is comparatively high. So you see how MSE penalizes when you have huge values या out of box आपकी value कहीं से भी आ जाती है, your MSE goes significantly high. Clear है? And let's say if I'm making good predictions, so let's say for 10 I'm making 9, and for 8 I'm making 7, or for 5 5, for 3 3, and for this I'm making 9. Just tweaking the values. आप इसको जितना tweak करेंगे आपको थोड़ा उतना ज़्यादा picture clear होगी. So that's why I'm asking you, create a list of your values and then try to tweak the values, and then you'll find. Now मैंने जो predictions की हैं, they are like ज़्यादा difference भी नहीं है, similar है, and you see my MSE is drastically reduced to 4. Yeah, so good the model, lower will be your MSE value, और outliers आने से तो ही MSE just explodes. So is the concept of MSE clear, that when should we use MSE? If you are very cautious about outliers या नहीं चाहिए आपको any cost या big values की dominate कहीं कुछ हो रहा हो, and then you can use your MSc. Otherwise, most of the time it is specified that in what matrices they want the results. वो खुद से ही देख लेते हैं कि मुझे इसका रिजल्ट चाहिए, तो they are self aware of that. So is the concept of MSc clear? And I changed the length. Yes. So this was MSc. For RMSc, what is the square root? Now coming back to this word file, I've explained. Now the next which I've explained is RMSc. Let me bring in. Yes. This was MSc. Now RMSc is the square root. Square root of what? MSc. That becomes जो mean square error जो अभी हमने किया ऊपर, उसका square root becomes your RMSc. So this RMS आपका MSc was something 8,000, 9,000, can be 50,000 अगर बहुत ज़्यादा outliers है. So वो value is hard to understand. लेकिन आपको let's say अगर आप उनको चाहिए ही बोले, and then you can in that case you can use a root version of that. Means आपके आउटलायर्स ज्यादा है लेकिन दैट इज अ स्क्वायर रूट. सो आरएमएससी आपकी वैल्यू वही आएगी बट स्क्वायर रूट करके आपका रिजल्ट दे देगा. सो अगेन इट इज ऑल्सो very sensitive to outliers and very sensitive to that if the difference between the actual and predicted is very high. वही चीज है बट रूट हो गया है. मीन्स द वैल्यूज थोड़ा उनका स्केल चेंज हो गया है. दैट इज lower value of RMSc indicate better fit, can range from, and again ambiguous to standard deviation because जैसे हमारा वेरिएंस था ऐसे ही स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन अगेन एक्सपेरिमेंट नीचे किया हुआ है. वेरिएंस वाज दिस, स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन इज द रूट ऑफ वेरिएंस. वैसे ही RMSc इज द रूट ऑफ मीन स्क्वायर्ड एरर एंड दिस sorry, this is the formula of RMSc. Inside this under the square root is all our MSc and the square root becomes RMSc. So that is like ये भी reason है when we are not able to import because there is no RMSc function from sklearn. You see here on the screen, I've imported mean absolute error, I've imported mean squared error, R squared, but there is no RMSc. Because RMSc के लिए we just have to do it ourselves, that is np dot square root and what is inside MSc. And you see initially जो मेरा 4 था it is rescaled to 2. So एक तरह से my error is reduced when talking in terms of RMSc. And if the value is, let's say if I have an outlier here, I'm changing the value of 15 to 1500 here and to 1100, my MSc has gone to 16,000 and मैं इसका square root करूँगी, still it is 126. So you see still a smaller value compared to the 16,000. So just square root of this. Clear? Again, it is also sensitive to outliers, just like RMSc, but आपका rescale हो गई है value. So RMSc again, AC and P are my actual and predicted. जो हम जैसे रिकॉल प्रिसिशन में किया था वही मैंने यहाँ वैल्यूज दी हैं. हम अपने एल्गोरिथम में भी करेंगे इनको, बट फॉर द एक्सप्लेनेशन पार्ट आई एम शोइंग यू दिस नोटबुक. सो इज MSc एंड RMSc क्लियर? कोई कंफ्यूजन है किसी को? ये जस्ट ट्वीक द वैल्यूज, आपको थोड़ा और अंडरस्टैंडिंग आएगी कि अगर मैं क्या वैल्यूज डालती हूँ, मेरी MSc RMSc क्या आती है. दिस विल हेल्प यू मोर. Like if you tweak the values, उतना ज़्यादा आपकी understanding बढ़ेगी. Okay. Now coming back to this, this one again, word file. So what is after this MSc? We have MAE. We'll do MAE and then we'll end up the class. So in MAE, just हमारा MSc में average हो रही थी, square हो रहा था, सब कुछ हो रहा था, but here there is nothing like that. it is the absolute difference between target value and predicted value. ये हर एक में होता है. Then इसमें all the predictions are weighted equally. जैसे in MSE, if I had an outliers, my value increased drastically. RMSE में थोड़ा rescale होके आ गया, but still was quite high. MAE, that is mean absolute error, is not impacted by outliers. ये outlier है या कम value है, ज़्यादा है, all everything is given equal weightage. So it is not suitable for models where you want to pay more attention to outliers, and also it can range from 0 to positive infinity. And इसका formula है again absolute difference of actual minus predicted, and then उन सबका sum divided by n. Clear? Now implementing this MAE into our Jupyter notebook. So switching back to Jupyter notebook here. So what I've done, मैंने MAE यहाँ import किया था. Now I have outliers here with this 1500 as my outlier. Prediction उसकी 1100 है. मेरा MSE was 16,000. RMSE is 126. What if I might calculate my MAE? You see it's 41. Compared to this 16,000, it does not stand anywhere. अगर मैं यहाँ पे इसको 15 ऐसे 150 कर देती हूँ, and yeah, 1110. It is 162. It is 1. RMS becomes 12. My MAE is now increased. Absolute difference is increased. उसे तो फिर भी कम ही है, which was 41 earlier. You see, it does not respond that much जितना MSE and RMSE are responding to my outliers. If I decrease my outliers, then I'll have a good value. My MSE is 2, RMSE is 1, and my MAE is 1.1 still. So it says it is not sensitive to outliers. आप इसमें outlier होंगे आपके डेटा में, तो भी आपके रिजल्ट्स में ज़्यादा वेरिएशन इतना ज़्यादा नहीं आएगा कि आपकी हज़ारों में वैल्यूज जा रही है. Clear what I'm trying to say? So my MAE is just 27 compared to this MSE and RMSE. It is still less because it did not respond that much to the outliers which were present. यहाँ पे मेरे 3 outliers, they did not respond that much as my MSE and RMSE did. Is MAE clear? इसका formula is given in that sheet. That is the absolute difference. So are these 3 matrices clear? जो बाकी बचे हैं, we'll do in the next session tomorrow. Are these 3 clear? Okay. So do the hands-on part. समझ के देखना, tweak करना चीज, जो भी हमने कोड किया है थोड़ा 19-20, तभी you get more understanding. कोई doubt हो, then we'll begin with doubt and we'll start then. Till then, have fun. Okay, sir. आज की class is done. Alok sir.
Yes, Sujata. Okay, thank you, Sujata, for being with us, and thank you, guys. I hope it was a good session, informative session, and we are working on the recording part. So rest assured, within a day or two, we will come up with something.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, guys. So see you tomorrow, same time. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.